Hello everyone and welcome to a new process video for my winter holiday series. It's been a while since I made these, so join me in the journey of wondering what I'm doing. I know I didn't have any Christmas papers left. I did have this vellum. It was about the only 8.5 by 11 paper I had, so um, I'm winging it. I'm doing my best um, to fix this and to make sure it all fits. The pocket page was already done, so that was a no-brainer. I just added the pictures and glued them down, and that was about it. So that was easily done. But the other one, I had way too many pictures for just that one pocket page, so I wanted to do an 8.5 by 11 page next to it. But um, this vellum was the only paper I had left, and I had pictures that didn't really match, but they were pretty Christmassy, so I did wanted to use the Christmas papers. I did have this block of 6 by 6 papers from Fancy Pens, and you will be seeing me using it a little bit more. I did like the end result, so that's good. And I apologize for not being on screen. I thought I was, and here, luckily, through because of my new camera, I can see what I'm doing, and I'm not looking all the time to my camera, but um, I can see on my iPad what I'm doing. So I just zoomed out a little bit. So now everything is on screen. So I kind of like that feature of my camera. Here I'm cutting down an ephemera piece from, I think it's a Pebbles travel line, what I used, but they had really big white borders around everything, and I did not like that. So I just cut that off, and now I have a really cute camera. And I think the sticker says document this. Um, in my previous video, you can see how I organized everything. So here I decided my to-go-to color was black. So I just had to go dig through my black um, border and my red one to find all the red and black embellishments. And that's such a time saver. It just helps. It's just easy. You grab, or I do, grab embellishments that I normally wouldn't use or just would skip. And now I'm using it like the camera. I would not have thought about going to a travel pack and get a camera out, but now I did, and I really like it. So because I don't have the Christmas paper, I am getting a little bit um, more Christmas embellishments that are a little bit bigger to see if I can use those um, on the 8.5 by 11 page. So here I am attaching the camera with foam dots, and I think I'm adding a label from Heidi Swap. That's the craft with black one. It's in a glitter pack with gold. There are also some black ones in there, so I'm using that too. I'm adding an R in gold because it's Robin next to a reindeer. And the store, or the pictures are taken in the store. It's called Stats in Pasadena, and it's a really big floral store. But of course, they have all these Christmas things. So the kids were pretty amazed and just looked around. We do have some of these stores in Holland, but we've not been there with the kids that year, that Christmas. And they say everything is bigger in America. Well, it kind of is, especially these kind of stores. So it's way more decorated and way bigger than we have, because in Holland it's, or the Netherlands I should say, it's be act normal, it's crazy enough, and we also feel that way about decorating and especially the holidays. We are getting more and more um, decorations and crazy stuff, but not as crazy as this store. So it's kind of funny. So that's the journaling in my picture too. That it was really hard to get a selfie with just the four of us, and this was the best one we got. And I think there's no face of my baby boy in there, just the oldest one, but at least one of them looked. So here I'm going with my 8.5 and 11 page. I'm still figuring out what paper I should use underneath the vellum, because it's see-through and not, and so you can see things and you want a certain kind of feel. And I think this paper is the end paper. I do think I'm changing it out a few times, but I think I'd come back to this one because it gives the warm feeling, because it's or yellow, and in the pictures are a little bit yellow as well. And here I'm looking for a border to find for my pictures. I don't have any Christmas papers left, so this is about it. And I think I will go through my stash. I should have looked at the at the pictures before I go for it. But I know what I'm doing. I'm getting some white cardstock, and it's actually it's printer paper. It's matte picture paper, a photo paper, and it's really nice quality. So I'm using it for matting my pictures. It's like 220 grams, and I have no idea how you would say that in American measurements. I'm sorry, but it's just really heavyweight cardstock, and I really like it. So I figured I could use that for my pictures as well. So here I'm deciding if I would go for white or gold or still a different color of the vellum. And um, I really like this Jeffern paper as well, but it's the last piece I got and I want to use it through the entire album. Um, and it was quite expensive, to be honest, so I'm saving it up. I don't want to use it as a background paper because it's too pretty. So here I'm deciding what shall I do. Well, I do end up with the yellow one. It's a paper from Grid Paper from the Journey collection. And I did in the end found this Christmas Project Life card or pocket paid cards, and I'm using that. I cut off a lot of things I did because I was just looking through my stash, and it's way too boring to look at. So I found some red and green to make it more Christmas, and the green Christmas trees is from the Christmas collection from My Mind's Eye. And now I'm just making some embellishment clusters, just stacking and layering things in black and red and green. And I'm also using some cork in there. I had to look. That reindeer head is cork, and I punched that or made a die cut with my, I think it's called Holiday from Little Bee. It's one of my favorite dies. It's really nice. So here I'm backing everything up on foam tape. And I know it's a lot of tape, but I really don't like it if my pictures are denting because of the use of foam dots. So I'm just using a lot of tape. And here I'm cutting down that wreath because I might can use that piece on another piece of cardstock, and it's behind the picture, you won't miss it anyway. So I'm backing up some things with foam dots, and other things I'm just cutting down and just gluing down. I am using the Scotch Quick Dry adhesive. It's one of my favorites. I really, really like it. So the cork is self-adhesive, and I'm adding a banner and a red die cut, and I'm just gluing everything down. And I don't think I put it on camera, but I am adding a title to it because I've got the name of the store, but I did added it to it the day after I checked what the store was called. So here I'm making a little basement for my embellishment cluster with washi tape and just adding a word, and I think I'm cleaning up. So this is my page, and I want to thank you for watching. I hope you liked my page and my rambling, and I am almost done with my Christmas pages, and I will doing some holiday pages soon. Now I'm adding just some more enamel dots and puffy stickers and some gold stickers to my page. But if you really like my pages, just give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would really like that. And I also have a new website, and the link is down below because you probably can't spell it anyway. So here I'm adding another label, I think, just to write down what it is and how the store is called. These labels, I bought those at Hobby Lobby and I really, really like them. So next time if I will go to the States or when my husband goes, I probably tell him to get another one of these labels because they're fun. Thank you for watching. Bye.